Hi everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing a solo playthrough of Legacy of You. I am mid-campaign right now. This is my fourth game of this campaign. I've lost 3 times. Yeah, there's definitely going to be spoilers, and I've got this game pretty much set up. I already have my townsfolk, my barbarian out. I do have this order card, I guess, where I have to place these cards in consecutive order from bottom to top, and then I'll gain some rewards. I also have this fortuity card, which allows me to block 1 damage each round, which will be helpful. So I don't have to worry about that until later. Yeah, I think I am ready to go, so I'll start in a minute. Okay, so I have my 4 townsfolk cards, and then I also have a laborer, a cowrie shell, and a provision. Let's see. I will get a clay from that card. And then I will also get a clay from this card by discarding it. I would like another cowrie shell, but I don't see a way to get it right now. I'll go ahead and place this card underneath so that during the harvest phase I'll be able to gain another labor. And I don't think there's anything else I can really do. Not the best opening hand, to be honest, but that's fine. I will place this card under here. Oh wait, I can't. I did not build this hut yet. Let's see. Alright, I guess I'll just play both of these for the brown background. So now I have a rider and a spearman. I'm going to place the rider here on this hut to gain a provision, and then I'll have 2 provisions. I'm going to spend each of these provisions to get these into my exhaust pile. I think that's all I can do this turn. Pretty short turn, I'd say. But hopefully I'll have more resources later. That was a tough hand because I couldn't get the resources I needed to do anything. But yeah, now we go into the suffer attacks. There's 1 attack coming through. It gets blocked by my fortuity card, which is good. And then we refresh card row, move all the townsfolk to the left. I just need 1 barbarian added to the row, fill the gap with existing, with other townsfolk cards. Then we do the harvest phase. I get to draw 4 from the ready pile. 3, 4. So I have 2 cards left. I definitely need to build this canal or else I'll lose the game. So I have 4 in my hand. I gain a laborer. I gain 1 cowrie shell, 1 provision. I also gain an additional laborer. Okay, so now I'll build my canal before I forget. And then I'll gain a clay, a wood. Unfortunately, I do have to destroy damage. But I think the first damage is always prevented, which is here from that. So I think we're good. No, this does say barbarian. Never mind. So I will destroy that. Okay. So now I have this trade available if I needed. I could... what can I do? I guess I could... I have enough to build a hut if I wanted to. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I'll build a hut, 1, 2, 3, and then that. And I'll place this here on the cowrie shell. So this is built. It says read story 1. says the promised workers arrived this morning. Among them was a young man, skilled and honorable in his trade. He has settled into the camp and will be valuable in the work ahead. File the constructed hut card into history. Find card 10 and add it to your hand. Okay. Alright, get this into our hand. Cool. So we could get 2 wood by exhausting it. And I'll get 2 wood. I'll play this for a provision and a calorie. I guess. What do I need here? I need a labor. I'll discard this to get a labor. And then I'll need a clay. And I'll trade. Ooh, I can't. I guess I'll spend these 2 on this townsfolk and discard it and get a calorie and a provision. So I'll trade 1, 2, 3 for a clay. Then I have enough to build an outpost. I'll place the outpost here to gain a provision. And I guess I actually didn't have to build the leftmost one. What would be most beneficial here? Maybe the yellow would be better. Red I don't need. Maybe the blue. We'll do black. I think I'll do black instead. Alright, so that means I could interchange the rider and the laborer. I have these left. I'm going to play. Yeah, I'll add this to my deck, sure. And then I'll put both of these I'll tuck this under so that I can gain more things in the harvest phase. And then not sure what the best play here is. I'd like to use my provisions. Yeah, I'll use the 2 here to get this one into my deck. And then I'll place this here and I'll exchange it for anything but a white. And I guess it'll be another blue one, which is a spearman. So keep in mind, like, I generated 1, but like my workers come back. All right, and I think that's all I've got this turn. So we will return the barge, take attacks. This will be blocked. Well, one of them will be blocked, and then this one will defend that one with the wood. So I'm good. Took no damage. And then I'll return my workers. Refresh. Just have to add 1 more barbarian. 1, 2 to fill the gap. Alright, so we go back into the harvest phase. I can't draw my full hand. The flood advances. Shuffle. Draw the rest of my cards, which will be 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I'll gain a laborer, a cowrie shell, provision. I built 1 outpost, so another cowrie shell. And then I'll also gain another laborer and a rider. Okay. And I can't forget about this because I had to fulfill this to even win the game. So in that case, I'll place this fish just to make some progress there. And the rest of these cards all have the symbol, so I can't even use it like that. I think I'll want to try to attack. So I'll need some provisions. Let's hope I can get some. How do I get more provisions? Because I need to attack something here. I need at least 2. I'll spend 2 cowrie shells to gain 1 provision using this trade. Spend 2, and then 2 spearmins, 1 rider. That's attacking this. I'll get 3 cowrie shells as a reward. And then I'll gain a rider, and then I'll build this canal because my riders can be interchanged to be a laborer. Building this canal, sorry, this one. And I gain a clay, a wood, and I get to draw from the townsfolk pile. And so this is now my hand. Let's see. See, I don't know how people are able to get resources. I really would like to build this hut, but I don't think I can. But anyway, I'll build this farm. And I'm going to uncover this one. And I'll place this here. And gain a black, a rider. And then have some cards in my hand, but I'll play this to get a wood. I'll discard this to get a an archer. And I'll gain another archer and a spearman by exhausting these cards. I'll place that archer to gain a provision. I'll place this archer here to gain a rider. And I think that's all I can do. I have a provision so I could get something into my exhaust pile. I'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, don't think there's much else I can do here. So I will get attacked. I will block this one. This one will end up hitting my shield here. That's that. I'll gain 2 barbarians, so I need to make room for 2. This barge returns here. Workers come back. And then I guess we'll just harvest. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of wood, which is good to see, and I have clay, which is nice as well. Gain a laborer, a cowrie shell, provision, built 1 outpost, gain another cowrie shell, gain a laborer, gain a rider, gain an additional laborer. Alright, I'm gonna build my canal. Alright, I gain a clay and a wood. and have to destroy the top 2 cards. Taking damage. Alright. And let's see, maybe I could build a hut. I need clay for that. Otherwise, I'll focus on building an outpost, which I could do right now. Or no, I can't. I only have 2 wood. But you know what? I'll play this card to get 2 wood. And I'll build that out. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll use this rider as the labor. And I think I'll build that one and then put this building here to gain a provision. So now the yellows, or the archers, the rider, and the laborer can be interchanged. I'm going to attack this barbarian, paying 2 provisions, and these people. And I gain 2 cowrie shells and a wood. Alright, I have a rider left, and I could trade these for clay. And I'll use these 3 resources to build out that. And oh, I don't have a place to place the building, so I can't do that. Unfortunate. Alright, I'll place my worker here, and I'll gain an archer. I'm going to play this to gain 2 wood. Play this to gain a clay. Play this to gain a laborer. Alright, and then I have enough to build another outpost. But, what am I doing here? I can't. So, oops. Let's try to get this lined up. I'll put this over here instead. Just so I can see. Alright. Okay. So what would be the smart thing to do here? Because I'll place a worker here to gain another provision. I will discard this, draw a card from a ready pile, and gain a cowrie shell. Then I have this. Really would be nice to get 1 more clay somehow, because then I can open this up. You know what? Should I just exhaust and gain this? I guess I'll get a cowrie shell in a provision, and guess I'll just keep all this for now and end my turn there. Barge goes back, and then we have the barbarians attack. So I'll be able to prevent 1, 2, and then this one will be prevented by my fortuity. Okay, and then we have to look at how many barbarians need to be added, and it's going to be 2. So we won't be adding any new townsfolk, unfortunately. And then we'll go into the harvest. Harvest requires me to shuffle. This is going to advance the flood. One, 2, 3, 4. Gain a laborer, a cowrie shell, a provision. I built 2 outposts, so I get 2 more cowrie shells. And I also get another laborer. I get another laborer and a rider. I get my workers back, can't forget that. So quite a bit going on. Let me think about strategy. What should I really be thinking about doing here? I can't even win the game, just so you know, until I even place these cards. So do I have a stake card? I don't. Ooh, I'm cutting it close. I mean, I have a little bit of time, just a little bit. Alright, so let's see what I can do. Definitely want to build a canal, so let's do that. 3. And so that gets me a clay, a wood, destroy the top 2, which is not great. But now I can build buildings. So I'll use this, use 3 wood, and a clay. Actually, should I build a hut? Yeah, I'll build a hut. I don't know. And then this will go here. Okay, a rider. And this is draw 1 card from the top of your ready pile. Okay, I'll do that. Alright. What else do I have going on? Ooh, that's a good one. Now I could place something on the bottom, which might be helpful. I need to worry about this one. I need to take that one out. So I need 4 of the same colored workers. I have 2 of these already. How can I get 2 more? Alright, so I'll place this here. Gain a rider. I will take this, exhaust it, well, discard it, and get another rider. So I have 4. And then I need 3 provisions. I'll use 2 cowrie shells to make 1 more provision. I'll spend my 3 provisions. And then the 4 with the same workers. That was expensive. I hope it was worth it. I just don't want it to destroy my stuff, and then I get a laborer. That was crazy. That was really bad. Don't love that. But at least I have some stuff in my hands that I can do. In terms of that, I can build 1 more building. And I say I'll build another outpost, I guess. This way. Yeah, I'll gain a clay. Spend the clay, 3 wood, and a laborer. And then I'll build this one. Or should I do the red? What's in my hand right now? Yeah, I'll do the blue. And I'll put this here. Do you gain a red? I'll gain a blue. Gain a laborer. I just need a provision because I want to attack this person. How do I get a provision? I don't think I have anything to give me that. Ugh. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do to gain that. I'm gonna be attacked pretty bad. Best case scenario, what else can I do with what I've got. I will have an abundance of wood, but no clay. I could get clay if I put it here. Okay, that's fine. I'll get 4 wood. I exhausted all those. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't even build anything. There's no space. Alright. So 4 wood. And then I'll place this worker here to gain weight. I roll that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull this back. Is this where I was at? I think so. Okay, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a worker here. Gain a provision, because that's what I needed. And then I just need 1 more worker. I'll discard this to get a blue. And then I've got it. I can spend a provision. Hopefully I figured this out right. And then spend these 3 people. And a cowrie shell and a laborer. Now I have 2 cowrie shells, which is good. And I could place this 1 more worker to gain something. I'll gain a cowrie shell. Well, I think I'm gonna have too many. Oh, well, I can always trade. Okay. And then have this remaining card and I could gain 2 wood. Okay. That's all I can do. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Well, put this back on here. And then we do, what is it? Suffer attacks. So I could prevent 1, but what can I prevent here? Well, actually, you know what? Before I end my turn, I'll spend these 2 and trade it for a provision. And then I'll be able to prevent this one. And I'll prevent 1 of these and then take 2. Oh, sorry. Prevent 1 and take 1. Okay. That worked out. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 needs to be added. So we're very close to being dead. Not great. And then I'll return my workers. And then I'll draw 1, 2. I'll shuffle. Flood advances. 3, 4. Labor. Cowrie shell. Provision. 1, 2, 3. Cowrie shells. Gain a labor. Gain a labor and a rider. Alright. And then what have I got going on? I still don't have a stake card, so there's no chance of me winning like that at all. And if I don't defeat 1, 2, 3, if I don't defeat 4, I'm gonna lose the game. That's crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. How to defeat 4? That means I need 12 people. Is that even possible? Mm-hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7. Eight, 9, 10. That's it. 10. All right. I don't know. This is tough. I don't know how. I saw people say this game was easy, and I'm like, whoa, don't think so. Not for me. Nothing's easy for me. Oh my gosh. All right. I will just do my best, I guess. So what can I attack first? I can spend a provision. To attack this. Then it says read story 22. Alright, it says the cheers of victory were still ringing in our ears when a hush fell over the battlefield. The fight appeared to be over, but then something stirred in the dust and blood. A brute of a man who had fought to overcome our forces, blood streaming down his side, was rising. Staggering to his feet, his sword still in his hand, he turned back towards our men, lifted his head and tightened the grip on his hilt, ready for more. File the defeated barbarian under history. Find card 36 in the story deck. And place the face up where the barbarian was. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Because now I have to waste time with an additional barbarian. Oh my gosh, it couldn't have gone worse. I'm going to spend this to get a calorie and a provision. And I'll attempt to do it again. Let's do that. I'm wasting my time, but I'm gonna. So I'll do that. I'll go to story 32. Because I'm curious about the story, to be honest. It says, a shout of triumph, cheers of victory. The enemy was falling back, the champion finally falling to our own brave fighters. We thought he would never go down again, but this time, he wasn't getting back up. We made sure of it. File this under history. Gain 1 wood, 1 clay, and 2 cowrie shells. Well, I don't know if that was a good trade or not, but okay, fine. Now I definitely don't have enough people, but I'm gonna do my best here. I'll gain these 3. I'll discard this and draw 1 from this deck. Yeah, right? You draw 1 from your ready pile. And then I'll gain a cowrie shell. I'm gonna probably have to discard this to gain a person. Do that. You know what? I'll have to gain a red one, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll gain 2 provisions. Training for that. And then I'm going to attempt to fight this. Actually, I'll fight this one. 2. And then red, red. Oh shit, I don't have red. I could defeat this one, but I need another. Provision. Okay, I'll focus on this one. 1 provision, and then these 3. Then I gain a cowrie shell. I get to draw 1 from the deck. Goes here. Alright. So I have this. I could discard this for another labor. Alright, I need to defeat 1 more. 1, 2 for provision. And then it'll be these 3 for this. Alright, just enough provisions. Now 2 cowrie shells I gain. And a clay. Wow. Didn't really get to do much else. I have this worker. I'll gain another red one. And I guess that'll have to be it. I don't know what else I can do. Can't build anything, don't have a worker. Oh wait, I do. I have one worker now. But the red can't be interchanged with anything unless I decide to get another type of worker. I think it would benefit me if I did build. If I could. There's no way. I'm not going to be able to keep up. At least I won't take any damage though. Alright, I'll say it in my actions here. Unless it would be nice to build one of these, but I have nowhere to place the building. That's the thing. I don't have any building spots. It is tough. I think that's it. That will have to be it. So my fortuity card will block one of these, and I'll use my clay and wood to block the others. Okay, these all move down. I get 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually like that, and I gain 1 townsfolk. Okay. Alright. Let me get my worker back. And then I guess we did that. Refresh, we did. Harvest. I had to reshuffle, which is just 4 cards, so I draw them. The flood advanced. And unfortunately, I won't be able to fulfill this with what I have. But we'll see. Gain a laborer. Cowrie shell provision. Gain 3 cowrie shells for the 3 outposts. Gain a laborer. Gain a laborer and a rider. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workers. Potentially, because I could do a trade to have 8 workers. This is gonna be rough. I'll discard this to gain a red worker. And I have to build a canal. I have to. So it'll be building with all of these. Well, you know what? I definitely need to... Yeah, I have to do a canal first. So this and this and this and 3 cowrie shells. Built that. I lose the game, guys, because I can't destroy the 2 cards. And there's no way for me to actually get something here, because the only thing I could have gotten was this into my ready. I wouldn't have been able to get one more, so that was it. That's the end of the game. Alright. Let's look at the defeat card. I died because of this, so I look at number 48. Ooh, that was tough. It was like a uphill kind of thing. Alright, there's a long one. It says, to Shanxi, my shelter. The rain falls and the floods rise. And once more, all my time is spent. I sit here and watch as the workers pack up the camp. as it will flood here soon, and we must move back to the village to prepare for next year. Out in the hills, the barbarians laugh and sing as they celebrate with their ill-gotten gains. Were it you here, and not me, my dearest one, you would surely win their hearts with your beauty and grace. But they come against me constantly, only to steal and consume that which they did not create. We must be better, and must find ways to make our harvest more efficient, to not waste any of the fruits of our labor. I have also been contemplating sending workers upriver to find a way to hold back the floodwaters, if only for a little while. I will do what I can, and I hope to be able to come home to you soon. File the defeated card in the box under history. Find card 68 in the story deck. Okay. And then file it in the box under other setup cards. This is a fortuity card. Okay. That's what this looks like, in case you're curious. And it says, for future games, place this fortuity card face up alongside the board. It has an ongoing ability that allows you to tuck an additional townsfolk card beneath the leftmost space of the board. This means that even without any huts constructed, you may have up to 2 townsfolk cards tucked beneath the board, with both benefiting you during each harvest. Nice, okay. Additionally, you may choose to file this fortuity card in the box under history to prevent the flood from advancing along the river when shuffling your exhausted pile. That's neat. Okay. Doing so will remove the fortuity card and its ongoing ability for the rest of the campaign. Man, I hope that helps me win at least one of these games, but I think this was probably the most barbarians I've ever defeated in the game, and the most buildings I was able to build in a game. So I am getting better. I think I am really somehow like knowing the right steps to take to get more resources and using them in a good order. I think, I don't know, hopefully I'm getting better to you guys. But man, I couldn't even find a stake card the entire game almost. Anyway, that was my playthrough of Legacy of You. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like this game so far. It's super thinky, so I can only play it if my brain is not too cloudy. But I'm glad that I did get this game. I was kind of on the fence on it, but after watching a lot of YouTubers, play this game and talk about it, I was like, maybe this is a game I might like, especially since it's, for solo players. Alright, well, I think that's all I've got. Thanks for watching.